Okay, so I got all the parts I need. um, so this is the upper radiator hose. This is a Gates, got it from O'Reilly. The part number is 23283. Yeah, so that's the thing. And here is the green. Already I have the green coolant in it. So this is, as you can see, it's full strength, must add water. So this is 1 gallon O'Reilly's uh, coolant. I guess it should be mentioned for, okay, Ford and Chrysler 2000 and earlier. So I guess a minus 99 should be okay, because I did ask them and they said this is okay to use for Chrysler. Okay, that's aside. So for the water, I'm going to use a distilled water. This is 1 gallon, so 50-50. I'm going to mix 1 plus 1. So totally I'm using this vessel. So I'm going to mix it in this, and I'm going to fill 1 gallon in this and 1 gallon in this. So I'll be having 2 gallons of 50-50 mix, so I can use that. Okay, so this is just the marker to mark once I mix it, so I will not be confused later whether it is concentrated or it's a mix. And you need a funnel. This funnel, so you need to burp your system once you since this is a upper radiator hose, I will be not losing so much of coolant, but I'll be losing some coolant. So once I top up the coolant, I need to burp the system. So for that you need a funnel, and you need to tape the funnel so it fits tightly on your radiator cap, the place where your radiator capper is currently. So you should push it inside. So I'll be using as much as duct tape I want, and I'll be using that. And this one is like a sketch pen. I'm using this. Once I'm done, there will be some coolant in this. I don't want to spill it, so I'll be using this to lock the coolant and take this away and pour it out. So that's why I'm using this big sketch or something you can use that for. Yeah, so let's go and mix this and go to the vehicle and fit the upper radiator hose. So I'm going to do the mixing over here in case if I spill it. Okay, got my things here. So before doing anything, before removing the clip, put your the bucket or any kind of pan or holder down to hold the old coolant coming out. So mine is over here, which will be exactly under this. Let me move here. Okay, and the radiator cap, very important, do not open the radiator cap when it is hot. Just leave it. Once it is cooled down, then open it. If you're not sure whether it is cooled down, touch the radiator hose, the lower one, and touch this cap, see whether it is hot or cold, then open it. Okay, in my case it's been 2 days, so I just was waiting for my spares to come, so it is here 2 days. it's nice and green. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the hose. Okay, to remove the hose you need a cutting plier. So I believe I'm going to start from here. Let's try this clamp. Hope it's wide enough. Oh, it cannot. So let's use a chisel to. Okay. It's all very tight. Means this tube is close to this, so should be careful. Now it's going to be messy. Try to drop the hose this way so you don't spill on any of the pulleys. Okay, one thing before that, just verify the tube what you got is the right one. Mine looks almost the same, so it's safe to remove now. Yeah. Okay, this place is hard to reach, so I have to remove either these radiator mount or else the battery. I decided to remove the battery because it's easier. Let me leave it. Okay, just removed these two nuts and bolts. So as you can see, the clip is given here under this. It was all closed with this. You don't have a little bit space of remove this. So I have to remove the screw, so I have access to that, so I can pull the clip outside. So that was the problem, I couldn't pull the clip outside earlier. So now it should be good. Let's see how it goes. Okay, there is the clip. So that's all we need to do. So I couldn't do this. Okay, so added the old clips to the new tube and just put it little above, so I can, once I put the tube, I can go ahead and push that. So if you want to clean, you can clean, but make sure the dust doesn't go inside. So I see some kind of something is built over there, so let me try take some coolant. The coolant is not easier. Yeah, the fit is okay. Let me see how it goes easily. There we go. Not at all hard. Try to push all the way to the end. Okay. Okay, should be good. Okay, this one now. This one should be fairly simple. Till the mark. I guess the reservoir tube should be at the top. This tube, right? Then I can use this clip over it. I think that's how it was. Okay, let's go ahead and fit this all the way inside till this knob. Problem is there are tubes around this, so this one needs to be a little careful. Okay, I guess it's in the right place. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and see how did it. So little tube at the bottom, I think it's sitting. Okay, it's sitting on the clamp. You can feel it. You see that? That's where it needs to sit, not too much on the top or too much on the bottom, so it doesn't slip. And here you can see same. You can feel it. Yeah, this one is a lot way inside. Should be good. Okay, since we have all in place, let's go ahead and fill the coolant over here. Okay, so I had my duct tape to fit it over here tightly. See there? It's a nice snug fit. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pour some coolant inside. Do not pour all the way to the top, because you need to squeeze this tube. So what happens, it is going to suck. You need to do this to the bottom hose and the top hose. Looks like it's staying there, so I'm going to put the battery back and the screws back, and then let's start the engine and see how much it is going down. So my battery is there, I connected everything. Let's go ahead and start. So before starting, let's put it to heat, put it to the maximum heat, and turn your blower to the heat settings. Then keep your fan in minimum. So I guess that's all. Let's keep it here. Okay, let's start the engine. Okay, we didn't pull anything inside now. So if you don't see anything getting inside, try to rev your engine. Let's put the cap down. So try to rev your engine. So it should be taking some fluid inside. check for any leaks. I don't see any leaks. Get to the bottom and see is there any leaks. So nothing is coming out now. Check your radiators if there is any leak. So once I get the temperature, I should see everything is holding up. And keep monitoring your temperature. Your temperature has to reach to max, so only then it will start taking fluid, because your thermostat has to open, then your coolant will be flowing. So until then you are not going to see anything happening there. So but keep watch your temperature. So you need to raise and leave it. Let's go ahead and see the temp. Okay, it's around 200. Keep doing this. The belt is making noise because the coolant has spilled all over the belt, and even the belt is not in a good condition. You see that? It started. Now the thermostat is open. I can feel the heat, and it's taking all the coolant inside. So once you see the coolant going down, top it up. Don't allow it to go all the way down. So keep topping it up as long as it takes. It should be taking the same amount of liquid came out. Keep doing this. Meanwhile, let's go inside and take. Okay, it's almost near 210 and I can feel it's hot. You should feel it's hot. That's how you say it's working, and you don't have any air bubbles. Okay, you repeat this process till you don't see air bubbles. So it will slowly start coming. So in case if you really want to take the air bubbles even after you stop the engine, just try to park it in an incline. That means your engine has to be little higher than your back, the rear wheels. So I can park it over this slab over here, so my engine would be like at little higher than my rear, so the air will try to escape obviously on the inclined position. So still I see air bubbles. I'm going to repeat this till I don't see air bubbles. So then last but not least, go ahead and fill the reservoir once you are done. So now I can see the reservoir is at the add stage, so I will be doing that also. Why not? I can do it now. Go ahead and check where is it. Okay, it's not in full. Okay, it reached full. That should be good. Let's close the. Okay, now I got most of the bubbles out of my system, so I am going to switch off my engine and try to squeeze the tube and see is there any more bubbles I can take it out. Let's go ahead and take that out. So it's hot, so how do you take it out? So that's the reason I had that one second, I'm looking for that item. Okay, that's the reason I had this. So you put it inside, it locks, see there, it locks inside. It's hot, you can see that. It's very hot. Okay, so do not handle this with your bare hand, so use like a rug or a towel. Hold this, slowly pull it out. Okay, there we go. Then you can drain this out. The next, I'm going to just park my vehicle top on the slab, so it will be inclined, so it will have my air bubbles to this cap, which is the top position, so then I can come back and release it. So like do not open this now, since it already would have built up some steam inside. It may like push all your water out, coolant out. So leave it like 5-6 hours, then you can open it to release some more air. So for that I'm going to park it over this slab. See, they're cut over there, so it's like a small hole at the outer, but it's like a big cut inside. So whenever you see a bulged tube, just go ahead and change it. Okay, that's it guys. So after 5 hours I'm going to come and open the radiator cap, and I can squeeze the radiator hose, so that way I can make sure that I take some more air out of the system. So that's it, it should be good. After 2 days, go ahead and check whether you have air buildup inside, and keep regularly monitoring your temperature once you are done with this. So if you like this video, hit like, and thank you for watching.